Anyone can do this. Yeah, travel around and just live in their RV.
And I just think it's important to make sure wherever you go, you can still switch gears so you're not like pigeonhole yourself on anything.
Not to stress out.
Don't talk to strangers.
I think love is more or less like a mindset. You know what I mean? Like it's the way that you move every day. You know what I mean? The more that you have, the more it's easier to operate.
I ran a youth center, we used to call them teen centers, on one side of town, and she ran the youth center on the other side of town. And we went to a meeting, and you said,
"The redhead's mine."
Take care of your family. Yeah, those are two things that we try to do. Not sure if we're succeeding.
We wanted kids, but it was like a surprise that it's like, oh, this is like actually happening, and this is what it's really like.
A mom, right? Seeing my daughter grow up, right? I feel like she was just a baby.
Until you have your house in order, you're not going to find the one.
If you don't know yourself, how the hell are you going to love anybody else? Can I get an amen?
There's no such thing as being ready for a kid. Like, and even for those who don't think that that you want a kid, once you have it, you're like, okay.
Given a chance, if something's frustrating, just, be patient, be empathetic.
Don't tell straight men anything.
People are either a season, reason, or a lifetime.
The sisters were putting a lot of pressure on him. They're like, well, when are you going to try for a boy? When are you going to try for a boy? And he said to them, how dare you tell me that my two daughters aren't good enough?
Not everyone has it all figured out, even though you may think that they have it all figured out. So just be open to kind of the journey that life puts you on.
Yeah, learn about mortgages, learn about savings, learn about investing.
No, I think the financial management part is very important. I think we all kind of underestimate its importance.
I was a history major and discovered that I had to effectively go back to graduate school in order to have a career.
If you have a dream that's too unattainable, don't follow it too much, or else your dreams are going to get crushed.
lack of education is sort of harsh. There is no education. I mean, you can live, but you cannot be happy.
Do things now that in the future, you're not gonna have this thinking of I regret not doing that.
It's okay if you're still figuring out things when you're 40. And you're gonna have a way better 20s if you're just taking your time and having fun.
You can't always have the job or the task or the place you want, and that's okay. Just know that there are things that you work through it.
Exercise.
I go to the gym 4 or 5 days a week just to walk on the treadmill. Yeah, I was just thinking about her. Because when she comes to DC, she can't do what I do.
Early on, I worked overseas quite a bit, and I lived in other cultures, and I was astonished to find that the very concept of life to other people was quite different than ours.
Stop exercising. Always continue to learn and travel as much as you can.
There is no health and there is no well-being unless you pay for it, right? That's how America is.
Don't really worry too much for freshman year, but do stay on your work and go to school.
On the recovery side, probably the biggest revelation has just been don't be afraid to ask for help.
Wow, yeah.
And be able to take it. And try to turn down the volume of what's in here.
My mom, when I was really little, this is sort of silly, but I used to whenever I would cry, she'd just be like force a smile on your mouth.
My dad always told me, you can do whatever you want, just don't get caught doing something bad.
Rock gave out and I fell about 50 feet head over heels and grabbed a rock outcropping that hanging 100 feet below the rock.
I cared too much about where everyone thought early on, and as the older I got, the more I stopped caring, and the more I felt, less stressed out, less anxious, and just lived my life.
You make a mistake, and it's okay to do that. Just use that as a mechanism for just getting better.
It's just a thing. If something is broken or damaged, if everyone's okay, it's just a thing.
I didn't expect that.